Hello dear students, welcome to Ecstasy English Learner. Today I am here with a new lecture video. Today's lecture is on the noun case. In the earlier classes you have read what is noun and some kinds of nouns and the classifications of nouns you must have read. Today we will be discussing on noun cases. How many cases are there and how to recognize each case properly. So let's start. Today I am going to teach you noun case. As you can see, different colors are visible on the screen. The first color is nominative case, the second one is objective case, the third one is dative case, the red one is possessive case, the last blue one is vocative case. That means there are 5 cases in front the on the screen. You can see there are 5 cases, and today we shall discuss one by one. What is nominative case? Okay, nominative means subjective case. Okay, we use noun in different sentences. Sometimes we use a noun as subject, sometimes we now use noun as an object. Okay, today we shall know when we use different nouns in different sentences, what case they are, we must to know it. So when a noun used as a subject of a sentence, that noun is known as nominative case, or we can say subjective case. Okay, if the definition is here also, if a noun or pronoun is used as the subject of a sentence, it is said to be in the nominative case. Is that clear? When we use any noun as a subject, that noun is known as subjective case, or we can say nominative case. Okay, so the examples are here. Mr. Reddy taught us English. Okay, in the earlier classes you must have read how to find out subject and how to find out predicate. So here, how to find out the subject? We can ask question to the verb, then we can get the subject. Mr. Reddy taught us English. Who taught us English? The answer is Mr. Reddy. That means we got the subject. And if we question what parts of speech the subject here is, the subject Mr. Reddy is a noun. Okay, the parts of speech is noun. Next question comes, what kind of noun? Mr. Reddy is the name of a particular person. Okay, so it is a proper noun. Next question comes, what case Mr. Reddy is? Mr. Reddy is used as a subject, so it is known as nominative case. Okay, when a noun is used as a subject, that noun is known as nominative case. The second example also, the flower gives us fragrance. The flower gives us fragrance. Gives. This sentence represents present simple. So the subject V1, that means V5 is used here. Okay, after the verb S or ES is added. So the subject here is the flowers. How to find out the subject? If we question to the verb, then we can get the subject. Who gives us fragrance? The answer is the flower. The flower is the subject. Our next step will be, we have to find out what what kind of noun our subject is. The flower. The flower is a common noun. Okay, the parts of speech is noun and the flower is a common noun. Next question comes, what case this noun represents? This noun is a subjective case, or we can say nominative case, because it is the subject here. Okay, so you did understand what is nominative case. Next we come forward towards the objective case. What is objective case? The opposite of nominative is objective. when a noun is used as a subject, that is known as nominative. At the same time, when a noun is used as an object of a sentence, that is known as objective case. Okay, and in objective case we will find another part, that is dative. Okay, objective case, okay, has two parts. One is objective, another one is dative. Okay, what is objective, what is dative? When a noun receives the direct action, that means the direct object जिसको बोलते हैं, that is direct object is objective case, indirect object is known as dative case. What is direct object then? If a noun or a pronoun is used as the object of a verb, it is said to be in the objective case. We can take the example, Mr. Reddy taught us English. Mr. Reddy taught us English. How to find out the direct object? Our question is how to find out the direct object. We can question using what? Mr. Reddy taught what? Mr. Reddy taught what? The answer is English. So English is a direct object. Okay, English is a direct object. Another pronoun is used here, us. Okay, another pronoun is used here, us, which is an indirect object. Mr. Reddy taught English. Mr. Reddy taught us English. Mr. Reddy taught English home. By using home, we can get the indirect object, us. Mr. Reddy किसको पढ़ाते हैं इंग्लिश? हमको पढ़ाते हैं, हम लोगों को पढ़ाते हैं. तो हम लोगों को जो पढ़ाते हैं, us, it is an indirect object. The flower gives us fragrance. The flower gives us fragrance. Here, fragrance is a direct object and us is an indirect object. Okay, but fragrance is a noun, us is a pronoun. English is a noun, us is a pronoun. Is that clear? Next, come to dative case. If a noun is used as an indirect object, that I have already repeated, I have already told you, when a noun is used as an indirect object, वो ऑब्जेक्ट में यूज होगा लेकिन डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है, वो इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट होगा, तब उसको क्या बोलेंगे? डेटिव केस. ओके, इट इज सेड टू बी द डेटिव केस. वी कैन टेक द एग्जांपल, Venkat has given Susan some amount. Venkat is the name of a person, has given Susan some amount. First you do find out how many subjects are, so how many nouns are present here. First noun is Venkat, second noun is Susan, third noun is amount. Okay, some is an adjective here. So we have three nouns, Venkat, Susan, amount. If I say to find out the nouns and name the case, how can we name them? Venkat here is the subject, so it is nominative case. Next one, Susan and amount, both are objective case. But which one is direct object and which one is indirect object? So Venkat has given Susan some amount. Venkat has given Susan what? Some amount. So what use करने से direct object मिल जाता है. So amount is the direct object here. So it is objective case. But Susan is an indirect object, because using whom we can get the answer. Venkat has given some amount to whom? To Susan. So Susan is the indirect object here. So Susan is a dative case. Is that clear? Next we come forward, possessive case. What is possessive case? We sometimes use Rams, Haris, okay, Madhavas. When we use any noun with apostrophe, that noun is known as possessive case. And a possessive noun shows or denotes some possession or some authority or some ownership. It is said to be in the possessive or genitive case also. This is Mr. Madhav's car. Madhav's. Okay. Madhav is a noun, and after this noun there is apostrophe s. Madhav's car. That means this car belongs to Madhav. This noun shows some authority, ownership, possession. So when you see any noun comes with apostrophe s, that noun is known as possessive case, and it is very easy to find out. Next one is vocative case. If a noun is used to name or call a person, that means when we address a noun, the simple definition is when we address a noun, that noun is known as vocative case. Okay, some examples have been given. Boys don't go there. Boys, after boys, it's a plural noun. After boys there is apostrophe, there is comma. Boys don't go there. Next sentence, Ricky, comma, please close the door. That means you can see both of these sentences two nouns are addressed. Okay, boys and Ricky. Ricky, that means I am addressing to a noun, that is Ricky. Ricky, please close the door. Okay, it is an imperative sentence, requesting sentence. Ricky, comma, please close the door. That means here Ricky, who was a noun, is being addressed. Okay, boys don't go there. Boys don't go there. It's an advice sentence. So boys is addressed here. So when a noun is addressed in a sentence, that noun is known as vocative case. So we did discuss 5 types of cases, noun cases: nominative, objective, dative, possessive and vocative. Let's see more examples of nominative case. This one is the nominative case. When the definition is also here, that I have already told you. When a noun is used as the subject of a verb, जब किसी एक नाउन एक सब्जेक्ट की तरह यूज होता है एक सेंटेंस में, तब वो नाउन को क्या बोलते हैं? नॉमिनेटिव केस बोलते हैं या सब्जेक्टिव केस भी बोलते हैं. इट इज सेड टू बी इन द नॉमिनेटिव केस. Nabhya ate ice cream. Who ate ice cream? The answer is Nabhya. That means using who, if we question to the verb ate is the V2 form, past form. So who ate ice cream? The answer is Nabhya. So Nabhya is the subjective case, or we can say nominative case. What Nabhya ate? What Nabhya ate? Ice cream. Ice cream is the objective case because ice cream receives an action. Okay. Next question. The question is wrong. The question is wrong. What is wrong? The answer is the question. Okay. Yeah, who is wrong? The answer is question. So question is the subject here and it is used as a subject. So the noun, when a noun is used as a subject, that noun is known as nominative case. But in modern grammar, the modern grammarians only use 3 types of cases: nominative, objective and possessive. They don't use dative, they don't use vocative. Okay, but actually there are such type of cases. Next we come to know, yes, some clue box they are given. To find out the subject of a verb, put who or what before the verb. That I have already told you. एक सब्जेक्ट को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए एक सेंटेंस में तो क्या करना चाहिए? वर्ब को क्वेश्चन करना चाहिए. यू हैव टू क्वेश्चन टू द वर्ब यूजिंग WH word who or what. Next you will be getting the answer. Next we come forward objective or accusative case. Nominative, accusative. Accusative have two parts. Accusative has two parts, objective and dative. Dative we have already discussed. The indirect object of a sentence is known as dative. Okay. When a noun is used as the object of a verb, it is said to be in the objective or accusative case. Navya ate ice cream. The first sentence, Navya ate ice cream. In first sentence, Navya was in bold letter. Okay, so Navya is the subject here, subject there. Navya was the subject there. So Navya was the nominative case. But here, ice cream is in bold letter. So ice cream is the object here. Navya ate what? Navya ate ice cream. So ice cream is the object here. Okay, it is the name of a thing. Okay, so Navya is the objective case. Next, father praised Karan for his sincerity. Okay, father praised Karan for his sincerity. Sincerity is also a noun. What kind of noun? It is an abstract noun. But if I ask you, what case does this noun represent? What will be your answer? Father praised for his sincerity. Father praised whom? Karan. Father praised for his sincerity. But father praised whom? To Karan. Karan is an indirect object and it is in dative case. Okay. And sincerity is the direct object. Okay. Or we can say objective complement also. Ice cream is the object of the verb ate. Okay. Karan is the object of the verb praised. Okay. The noun ice cream and Karan are in the objective case or accusative case. Okay. To find out the object of a verb, put what or whom after the verb. That I have already told you. Next, we come to know about possessive case that I have already told you. In possessive case, a noun is possessed or a noun shows some ownership or authority or possession. Anu's bag. Here, Anu is a noun and after Anu there is apostrophe s. I have already told you, I have already given you some trick that how to find out possessive case. If you find any noun comes with an apostrophe s, that noun is known as possessive case. Okay. The dog beat the cat's tail. The dog beat the cat's tail. Cat is a noun and this noun comes with apostrophe s. So this noun is known as possessive case. Okay. The apostrophe used to show possession is called apostrophe. Okay. Next, how to form the possessive case? The house of my uncle. The house of my uncle became my uncle's house. The palace of the king. The king's palace. Okay. The palace of the king is equal with the king's palace. The car of Mr. Das. Mr. Das' car. The singular noun ending in s and s are both acceptable. Like my Mr. Das' car. It's poetry. When any noun ends with s, you must not use apostrophe s. Only you have to use apostrophe after the s. And you can also use like Mr. Das' car eats poetry. Okay, WB eats. William Butler eats. His full name, complete name is William Butler eats. Yeah, WE eats. Next we come to know with plural nouns that end in s. The hostel meant for the boys. The hostel meant for the boys. Boys is the noun here. It's a plural noun. In this case, you have to use apostrophe after s, not, you must not use any s after apostrophe. The boys hostel, if you are using apostrophe after y, that means it is understood that it is a singular noun. But boys hostel, in boys hostel more than one boy lives there. Okay, so you have to use after s, you have to use apostrophe after s. The uniforms of the soldiers, plural noun, so you have to use only apostrophe after s. The soldiers uniform, you must not use apostrophe after r. ओके, तो समझने में कोई तकलीफ हो रहा है तो मुझे कमेंट करके बता सकते हो. ओके, जो बच्चे अभी तक इसको सब्सक्राइब नहीं किए हैं, लाइक नहीं किए हैं, बेल आइकन में क्लिक नहीं किए हैं, दे कैन सब्सक्राइब इट. जो सब्सक्राइब कर चुके हैं उनको दोबारा सब्सक्राइब करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, नहीं तो अनसब्सक्राइब हो जाएगा. ओके, तो बेल आइकन को दबाने से क्या होगा, जब मेरा नया नया वीडियो फिर आएगा तब तुम्हें नोटिफिकेशन चला जाएगा. ओके, लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. द क्लब फॉर मैन, मैन MEN, man is also a plural noun but there is no s, so you have to use s after apostrophe. Men's club, MEN apostrophe s, men's club. The book for children, okay, that means you have to write children's books after, because the singular form of children is child. child से children हुआ है, तो child से जब children हुआ there was no s, so you have to use apostrophe s here. Okay, so in this way we can do such type of questions. Okay, next समय एक्सरसाइज दिया गया है. ये एक्सरसाइज जो दिया गया है इसको स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो इसको. इसमें भी फॉर्मेशन ऑफ पॉजिटिव का दिया है. सिंगुलर नाउन में क्या होगा, सिंगुलर नाउन एंडिंग विथ एस से क्या होगा, प्लूरल नाउन दैट एंड्स विथ एस, प्लूरल नाउन्स नॉट एंडिंग इन एस, एस यूजुअली नॉट यूज्ड विथ नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स, तो क्या होगा. तो इसको स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो तो तुम्हें मतलब आसान होगा पढ़ने के लिए. ओके, इफ़ वी ट्रीट एन ऑब्जेक्ट एज ए लिविंग बीइंग, इट इज़ क्वाइट इन ऑर्डर टू यूज़ एन अपोस्ट्रोफी विथ इट. माई कंट्रीज प्रोग्रेस, ड्यूटीज कल, इस तरह से. We use an apostrophe with nouns denoting time, space or weight. A day's journey, a week's stay, a meter's length. Next, और क्या दिया गया है एस नंबर में, a rupees worth of peanuts, 5 rupees. After rupees you have to use apostrophe, but you must not use apostrophe before s. Okay, write down the possessive form of the following. द ऑफिस ऑफ द प्रिंसिपल, तो कैसे लिखेंगे इसका पॉजिटिव नाउन, द प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफिस. ओके, यू हैव टू राइट द प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफिस. ओके, द शॉप ऑफ द केमिस्ट, द केमिस्ट शॉप. द feathers of the peacock, the peacock's feather. Okay, in this way you have to do these question answers. Okay, so you have to do these questions. So take the screenshot, I am placing it here. Take the screenshot and do the question answers and share your question answers in the comment section. Thank you all.